If you want to support Black literature, you absolutely have to support Black-owned platforms. There's a popular website called Bookshop, and they purport to support independent booksellers. I've just typed in my old zip code in Harlem where I used to live to look at the bookstores that come up. And as I scroll through the list, um, there's some very fine bookstores here, but one of my favorite Sisters bookstores, interestingly, missing from this list. Let me go to my website where I also have a map. It's not as slick as the one Bookshop has, but this is just something I've created on my own. And if you look at this list, you'll see Sisters Uptown on 156th Street that is missing from the Bookshop list. Not only that, I will show the stores uh, by name, and some people wonder, why do I bother showing so much detailed information about bookstores when I'm a bookseller? The reason I do it is because it's important for us to recognize that we need a wide variety of booksellers, both online and in the physical world, in order to help celebrate our literature and make sure that important books are heard. This video with Jamal Joseph was an event I attended at Sisters Uptown. And events like this are important to a community. I recorded the video, put it up on the website, and again, this is important stuff. And large corporate sites like your Amazons and your bookshops, they're not doing this type of work. You have to support platforms like AOBC. Otherwise, this chronicling of our history and our culture will just fall into the hands of the two most powerful entities on the web now selling our books. We have to actively support independent platforms, whether it's AOBC or any of the other stores listed on my list. It has to be done. But here's one other thing, speaking specifically about Bookshop. If I was to go to the ABA's bookstore finder and I typed in my local zip code, and we look at the stores that are returned in the search, AOBC comes up as an entity, online only, albeit, but it comes up, and if you click, you'll go to my site, which is a good thing because ABA supports independent booksellers. However, if you go to the Bookshop site, and as I said, Sisters Uptown is missing, but if you type on my zip code, ALBC is nowhere to be found. And that's a substantial problem. And, again, this is one of the reasons why I continue to advocate not just for AOBC, but for all Black-owned independent booksellers. I'll continue to do so.